and ice-cold confidence. The kind of player who doesn't wait for the spotlight. She creates it.
Whenever Caitlin Clark stepped on the floor, the message was clear. Push tempo, push tempo, push tempo.
In every possession. Contact doesn't rattle her. Crowd noise doesn't distract her. Her focus stays steady. She pushes the pace instantly. Her confidence spreads across the court. Teammates move with more freedom because they trust her decision.
Trying to save it and does. And now Clark comes up with a steal. Clark thought about pulling up from three, will dip inside and lay it in. Fever have 5 on 4. It's Clark way outside. Boston the rebound. Clark on the fake. Clark weaves inside and the reverse.
That was what made that team so good, you two. Outside.
The fans are scared last night when she fell down on a fast break opportunity and a no contact play. But
Kimbrough, she will launch. Samuelson, nice pass there to Clark. Clark behind the back. Oh, it's Smith. Leibich hounding Clark. Clark, step back three, knocks it down.
When you watch Caitlin Clark play basketball, it becomes clear why she's one of the most exciting stars in the game today. Caitlin Clark brings confidence, creativity, and incredible skill every time she steps onto the court. The moment Caitlin Clark touches the ball, the crowd gets louder because everyone knows a special play could happen at any second. One of the biggest strengths of Caitlin Clark is her shooting ability. She has amazing range.
Clark all night tonight.
Are you talking about my high school experience? Clark connects.
On the move, has Smith running with her. Gets it to her on the move.
Wheeler finds Clark from the logo. Look, and she's frustrated with herself there. Canada the other direction. Indiana gets back defensively. Howard from Clark range.
Made the last 2 games for JC, but she has been hot tonight. Doctors uses the
Has 15 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists herself. Clark a bomb. Is good.
I think she said, I'm 1 rebound away from a triple-double. Can I come in? Stephanie White looked up and said, I'll get you in. Here's Mitchell. What a feed from Al.
They called it on Howard, her second. If anything, I thought maybe Kalani Brown might have been whistled for something.
Yeah, I didn't see that call at all.
The confidence to shoot from well beyond the three-point line. Defenders have to guard her the moment she crosses half court because Caitlin Clark can pull up and score from deep without hesitation. Her quick release and smooth shooting form make her extremely difficult to stop. When Caitlin Clark finds her rhythm,
since the Marina Mabry trade, and she has stepped up her game in that opportunity. Caitlin Clark for 3.
Wheeler in the game, getting Clark off the ball just a little bit here. We'll see if the Fever can free her up. Clark off the screen. Clark launches, hits a three. Clark working on Van Loo. Oh, Clark, pretty step back, hits a 3.
Her quick release and smooth shooting form make it extremely difficult for defenders to contest her attempts. When Caitlin Clark finds her rhythm, the entire defense is forced to adjust. But Caitlin Clark is not just a scorer. Her passing ability is just as incredible. She has elite court vision and a natural understanding of where her teammates are at all times.
Look, and she's frustrated with herself there. Canada the other direction. Indiana gets back defensively. Howard from Clark range connects.
Beautiful. Watch this. Drives.
12 points in the game. Allen gets blocked. Fever looking for numbers. Clark to Wallace. Back to Clark. Shovel pass. Boston.
What a pass. And Wallace.
Talking about with Kingsley Samuelson at the 4.
Clark bounce pass it. Smith again.
How to use her body and get to her spots and being able to affect that defense.
Clark is coming off the masterful night and starts us off. A taste out of their mouth from a difficult night against the Golden State Valkyries. Here's Caitlin Clark on the drive, sets up Boston, and she's got Indiana. Ray works her way inside, and all sorts of defenders in the way for Indiana as Clark bounces ahead and Mitchell beats the pack back. Clear 8, shot clock down to 9. Here as Clark gets inside, the scoop shot fall.
She has excellent court vision and a natural feel for. Caitlin Clark can deliver sharp bounce passes, long cross-court assists, and even surprising no-look passes that catch defenders completely off guard. Her playmaking ability helps create easy scoring chances and keeps the offense flowing smoothly. Another key strength of Caitlin Clark is her ball handling.
Clark, pull up three, that one.
Indiana, at least in the fourth quarter, an 8-3 rebounding advantage. Clark pulls, fires.
The fans are scared last night when she fell down on a fast break opportunity and a no contact play. But
or a turnover and push pace the other way. First in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects.
Cindy Burke has missed a three in the last 3 games. She had made 7 in a row over her last 2.
for Minnesota early. Bridget Carlton gets rolling. She was a little bit quiet last night. 2 points for
Carlton. Up the second because she got 2 in the first quarter against Connecticut.
She moves with confidence and control, using crossovers, hesitation dribbles, and step-back moves to create space from defenders. Caitlin Clark knows how to change the pace of the game, whether she is pushing the ball on a fast break or slowing things down in a half-court offense. Her ability to create separation allows her to get open shots or drive to the basket when the defense overcommits. Caitlin Clark also has an outstanding basketball IQ. She reads defenses quickly and understands how to exploit every weakness. If defenders try to trap her, Caitlin Clark calmly finds the open teammate. If they give her space, she confidently takes the shot. Her decision-making under pressure makes her one of the smartest players on the court.
Absolutely blown the roof off.
But playing at UConn, she is used to all of this. Oh, Caitlin!
Establish yourself as a leader, as a future leader for the franchise. And that takes a little bit of perspective. Establish yourself as a leader, as a future leader for the franchise. And that takes a little bit of perspective.
Hits the deck, an opportunity here for Chicago. Here is Carter. Kicking it out. Evans fakes the 3, takes the 2, and knocks it down.
They spend a lot of time learning through film. Nice drive by Kelsey Mitchell, but young players need those reps on the floor with one another.
There's
the or a turnover and push pace the other way. First in the league in fast break points.
Clark connects. There's Mitchell curls it out. Boston handoff. Clark back to Boston. Boston spins and banks it in.
Beyond all the skills and highlights, Caitlin Clark brings passion and leadership to every game she plays. She competes with intensity, motivates her teammates, and keeps the crowd energized from start to finish. Watching Caitlin Clark is always exciting because she has the ability to turn any moment into a highlight.
Caitlin had an opportunity to take the shot, instead drives in, and good job here after the travel to turn her back and
Clark another rebound, tosses ahead, Wheeler extra feed. Oh, that was.
But this is the intensity on defense that has started this run for Atlanta. The help side's got to be there.
How about the finish at the other end?
Side's going to trust her second-year pro. 5 fouls, just under 8 minutes to play. Clark finds some space and hits a 3.
Courtesy of Caitlin Clark's 13th assist, just reading the defense so well.
Here's just 1 of 5.
How about back Binley running the floor there?
Leavish hounding Clark. Clark, step back 3, knocks it down.
Calling forward and gets it. Here's Hamby on the post. Against Samuelson, stripped away, picked up by Clark. Clark, the feet underneath, back Binley working against your room. What a move there.
Who have a 9-point third-quarter lead. Mitchell isolating on Thomas. Clark needs one. Finally has one.
That was what made that team so good, you two.
Outside.
A guard is just a lot stronger than the other because of her experience and maturity.
Nice look from Clark, and Smith lays it home. So you have
Fast, tough angle. Mitchell pushing. Clark has got 5 3-pointers here tonight. Dantas will shoot the 3.
If you enjoyed these Caitlin Clark highlights and commentary, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss future uploads. More elite performances, unforgettable moments, and basketball greatness are coming. Thanks for watching. See you in the next one.